Hello. Just wanted to share something with myself, really, via the people of Facebook. If I'm constantly on guard protecting myself, it's preventing another from doing that for me. So when I relinquish and surrender to my feminine, I'm allowing there to be a space. Ooh, thought I was going to sneeze someday. I'm allowing for there to be a space in which somebody else can step up to the fore. And it's okay to need. It's okay to need, to be needing someone or something or whatever, to be in need. It's okay to be in need. And it's okay to not know or understand what it is that you need, but to really sit with that feeling, that yearning, that longing, that need, that want, that desire, whatever form the experience sort of takes. Well, they're all formless, but we have physical sensory responses to those emotional experiences. The stimuli are linked. So, but it's okay to be in that place of wanting. It doesn't, if I want for something, it doesn't mean that I'm ungrateful or rejecting what I already do have. I'm a very grateful person. I'm a thankful person. I'm appreciative. And I'm not used to wanting. I'm not used to wanting material things, and I'm not used to wanting openly asking for help or presence. Help doesn't necessarily need to be action or active. It can be someone's presence. It can be an interaction, a connection, feeling heard. Oh God, crazy as. Feeling heard and being listened to. These are like beautiful, beautiful things that matter. And I also have realized a lot about my relationship with the word desire and what desire means to me, and how I experience that. How I experience my relationship and associations and conditioning and connections to that word and to what I think it means or what I think it should mean or what society... Must have picked up some Palo Santo and then rubbed. Anyway, desire doesn't have to be sexual. Like, it can be sexual, but it doesn't need to be sexual. Desire can be sensual, and sensual doesn't have to be sexual. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. But it's okay for it to be sexual. Like, that's okay. Like, that's okay. It's what you want that matters. Because it's what I want that matters. But it also matters what I don't want, and I don't want to hurt or upset or offend. Anyway, back to what I was saying about my realization about desire and sex and being in my feminine. I have this concept that no woman will want to be with me in a union or a partnership or as a lover or even as a friend. I don't really know. But if I'm in my feminine, and that in order to attract a woman to protect, I need to be in my feminine. I mean, I need to be in my masculine, and I just don't think that's true. It's that typical patriarchal, look at me, bloody patriarchy, whom I love. I have so much respect for the masculine. I do. I do. Because I exist in my masculine most of the time. I operate from my masculine. My general output is masculine. And it's frustrated me, operating from my masculine as a woman, because it doesn't get the same recognition, because it's in the feminine, the form, it's in the feminine body. And my body is so masculinized over the past few years. I've gone from being a size maybe 14 to fitting into size 8 dresses. And that's, that's a big change. And I know that the masculine doesn't necessarily mean thin, but in my body, the expression of that in the change, the visible change in my body is becoming lean, very, very lean, having straight lines, less curves. I'm still a woman. I'm still womanly. But that's my expression of my masculine. That's the, and then when I drop into my feminine, which is quite excruciating and deeply traumatic and very painful, and my entire body I'm in so much pain constantly, but because I'm able to talk, I think people may kind of dismiss that I would be in pain, but I'm in pain as we speak. Anyway, that's okay. Yeah, so when I come into my feminine, I'm like, what's this body? This body is. And then I start to feel myself, because it's been a long time since I've really felt myself. And quite often I've looked in the mirror just the other day, and I was like, what is familiar? Like, what, for me to look in the mirror and see familiar, what would that be? And I thought, would it be having long hair? Because that's what it is for my family and for friends who've known me since childhood. Long hair. I can't wait for you to grow your hair. Oh, when you get your hair back, it'll be fine. Fuck off. Fuck off. I realised after growing my hair for so long, I've cut it now, cut it myself, I've got a pair of scissors out and cut it. Like, that isn't me anymore. Like, it just isn't. Like, I didn't want to hide behind my hair just as much as I don't want to hide behind my him. Like, it's... Although I would like some advice on how to healthily gain weight without consuming meat, fish, poultry, dairy, and gluten, avoiding gluten, really, and preferably palm oil as well. So if anyone's got any ideas out there of how I can put weight on, because I feel physically weak. A woman in a man's body, that's how it feels. That's how it feels. And before, I felt like a man in a woman's body. This is so weird. But at the same time, I'm acutely aware that I am a woman. And it's okay to want and to be desired and to be wanted and to be loved. Like, to give in to, like, sexiness, and it's healing, pleasurableness. Like, my body is a temple, and it's so intricate and so beautifully made. Like, I want to enjoy that. Like, it's a pretty good body, you know what I'm saying? It's a good body. And I'm so used to giving that away, like enjoying someone else's enjoyment of my body rather than being the direct experiencer of that enjoyment. And I don't know why it's easier to acknowledge the beauty of my body and the ability for it to feel pleasure when there's another person involved? Why can't I, it's okay to do that without another body around, and to have the whole experience for myself, for my whole self, and have the experience of my whole self. I'm getting freckles on my feet and freckles on my knees from the sunshine. Kisses from the sun. God. See that? That's called hair. See this? It's called unbrushed teeth, because I'm fuck me. I'm gonna have to go and drink a cup of tea. I can barely even eat or cook. It's just like waves. Literally, it's a good job I can breathe underwater.